Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. Good to be here with you. Wish I could see you, but it's good to be seen. Yes, indeed, it is. So, folks, my message has been consistent. Own your authority. Good Lord put those words in my mouth. And all the travels I've been through, all the rabbit holes I've been down, everything keeps coming back to own your authority. That's the message. You've got all power. You need to recognize that, and you need to stand on that, and you need to put that fear in your back pocket and rise above it. I want to share a couple of things with you. Um, I like watching the old westerns. I do. I always have. And in recent times, um, in recent times, I'm seeing a lot of westerns from the 30s, the 40s, and the 50s that just never got the replays. And it makes me wonder why. But the more I watch these old westerns, the more I feel like I got the answer because it shows men being men, masculine toxicity, men owning their authority, men with honor, men protecting their communities, protecting their families, protecting themselves, standing up for themselves. Now, I talked an awful lot about the sheriff. Now, you are the highest authority. You are the highest law enforcer. The highest elected law enforcement is the sheriff. And we've got these so called constitutional sheriffs and Sheriff Mack and his posse. Do we really have any constitutional sheriffs there? There might be a few that want to be, but they're trapped and they don't have enough balls to do what needs to be done. Now, I just listened to Juan O'Savin and Michael Jaco, and it's a good talk. Juan is not so much Mr. Metaphor. No, he's dropping a lot of names and telling some stories, giving you some pieces of the puzzle. And we're at 41 minutes, 27 seconds into this talk. Holy fright. I didn't bring the speaker over. All right. Bear with me. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to grab that speaker. I'm coming. Sorry about that, folks. Sometimes I get a little bit disorganized. All right, there's the speaker. Turn it on. There we go. It's on. Put this over here. All right, I'm going to play this for you. Just listen to what he's got to say here for about a minute.
Scatter the way they did, like in Oklahoma and the Twin Towers. That's high speed demolition. So that's amazing. So I would like to see a governor and or sheriffs in a town, city, state, basically say, federal government, you have no jurisdiction here. Don't you set your foot in my state or my town. I would love to see that.
Well, Mr. Jaco, we'd all love to see that. Men have to stand up. You got to wring that estrogen out of your body, men. You do. Now, these old Westerns. I've got one here. This is well, okay. I'll back that up 10 seconds. Now, this is Tombstone territory. I'm not sure what years this was made, but I never saw this series. And there's years of this series. One of the things I noticed about watching these old Westerns, men were built a little bit different back then, physically and mentally. So, Clay Hutchinson is the sheriff in the Tombstone Territory series. And Clay, he's injured. So he's visiting another town for some relaxation. And there's a fella there who's a brother of a man that Clay had taken into custody, and jury saw fit for that man to hang. So the brother wants some revenge. And the sheriff, well, he seems to be the sheriff in the town where Clay is visiting. He doesn't seem to be such an honorable man. So let's just listen to how this unfolds here and the way that Clay handles this.
Gracie and her father will sign him. What charges? Attempted murder. What charges? Attempted murder, assault with a deadly weapon, breaking and entering, damaging personal property.
He's just trying to put me out of his way, Sheriff.
You scared him, Clay? Yeah, I'm scared stiff. Now you gonna lock. What charges? Attempted murder, assault with a deadly weapon, breaking and entering, damaging personal property.
He's just trying to put me out of his way, Sheriff.
You scared him, Clay? Yeah, I'm scared stiff. Now you gonna lock.
I don't know why that's just replaying like that.
Attempted murder, assault with a deadly weapon, breaking
Oh,
and
something
entering,
about a
damaging
clip.
personal property.
Discard clip.
Attempted murder, assault with a deadly weapon, breaking and entering, damaging personal property.
He's just trying to put me out of his way, Sheriff.
You scared him, Clay? Yeah, I'm scared stiff. Now you're gonna lock him up, or aren't you?
Look, no pipsqueak sheriff in another county is going to tell me how to run my
I'm not
town.
talking as a lawman now. I'm a private citizen. If you don't do your duty as a sheriff, you're liable for citizen's arrest. And I got your whole nice, quiet town as my witness.
There you go.
No, I still need charges.
You hear that? Citizen's arrest. He's ready to arrest that sheriff for not doing his duty as a private citizen who's laid up. He's got his arm in a sling. That ain't going to stop that man. He's going to do what's right. He's going to do what's right. So we get back over here to
I was there, and I didn't know.
Hold on. To 107. Let's see. I want to go to the 56-minute mark. Just take me a minute here to hone in on that. And I think here they're going to be talking about information, a whistleblower. So let's have a listen.
Who came out and spoke to the world in the news conference, but didn't reveal himself because, the Congress had already verified, vetted who he was, but he obviously wanted to live. Okay. Oh, but he should have just come out and shown who he was. Yeah. And then what? Get ripped to shreds? Never work again? He testified to Congress in private. This is what he knew. This is what he saw. This is who said stuff. This is what he was involved in. Has the FBI investigated any of that? Have they sorted that out? No. But they'll go over to Trump's, blast open the safe.
All right. Now they get into talking about how there's no justice. That little clip there was about what it's like to be a whistleblower. Why don't you come out in public? Oh, and get your life destroyed? Well, you see, I didn't have that choice. They just started destroying my life because of my discoveries on optimal oral health with cannabis. I didn't know they were destroying my life. I just thought, well, this is just the way things are. It's just a rough way to go, but I'll get over it. I get past it because what I have is good. What I have is truth. What I have is honorable. What I have should get all kind of people out of prison, all kind of people out of jail, all kind of people out of the judicial system, get all kind of people healed up where they don't have to be dealing with those poison control experts known as doctors in a medical system where they just toxify you with pharma. That's what I thought. Well, no, I was wrong. I was being targeted. My intellectual property is being targeted. My friends and my family and my associates are all threatened with being targeted if they support me. So I am out. I'm calling them out. I got all kind of videos now. Soon it'll be 190 videos. People got to own your authority. Are you waiting for a white knight? Are you waiting for Jesus? You're going to wait yourself right into a concentration camp. You're going to wait yourself right into a grave. If you don't stand up and own your authority, if you don't start demanding accountability, if you don't start demanding justice, if you're not man enough to be a man and do what a man should do, we're in for some real hurting, people. We have to have truth, honor, and justice. Now we got this truth, health, freedom fighter, Dr. Shiva, a genius who invented email, a systems guy, doing all these talks about cannabis, but he won't talk with me. Now I got him to respond to a message in a live chat on a live video. So I'm pretty impressed with that. Got him stumbling all over himself. Had a hard time putting a clear, concise sentence together. Had to kind of go off topic a little bit. I'm still waiting for your phone call, Doc. What system is keeping you from talking with me? You're going to tell us 31 things about cannabis. That's awesome. Truth, health, freedom, fighter, Dr. Shiva. You go, bro. When are you going to tell the people about the oppression and the suppression? The fraud in the United States Patent and Trademark Office. A judicial system that doesn't dispense justice. A criminal system that criminalizes awesome discoveries that benefit all of man and mammal. All right, people, I'm just trying to drive it home. You got to own your authority. You are the highest law enforcement. You have the authority for citizen arrest. So Michael Jaco, Mr. Tough Guy, all your military training, all your intelligence. You want to see a governor do it? You want to see a sheriff do it? Why don't you get your boys together and get in their face and threaten them with citizen's arrest? And arrest them if they don't do it. Why? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of freedom? Are you afraid of liberty? Are you afraid of true justice? What are you afraid of? What's Dr. Shiva afraid of? Now they destroy my life. They've reduced me to being a beggar. I could use $1. If you can support me with $1, the links are in the description, PayPal, Cash App. I sure could use a little bit of support. I sure could use a couple of men standing beside me, standing with me. I sure would love to see men stand up and own their authority, hold these tyrannical servants accountable. That's what needs to be done. By God. All right, people, I love you. Fighting for you. If you can support me, give me a thumbs up. Put in a comment. Go comment in Dr. Shiva's videos. And if you can send me $1, please do. All right, everybody. I'll be back.